People are fascinated by the idea of turning things invisible so they can no longer see them, absolutely invisible. So here's a really cool thing you can do sitting in a coffee shop, okay? All you need is a napkin. You got your coffee cup. You got the wooden stir stick sticking out of the cup, and you say, watch, I'm going to make the stir stick absolutely, seemingly vanish. But actually, I'm just going to make it invisible. You won't be able to see it with the naked eye. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Just like that, I covered up. And now, see, you cannot see it. The stir stick is invisible to the naked eye. Now, you're probably thinking, if I removed this, then you know, well, watch. You still see, look at that. You still can't see the stir stick. And you go, well, actually, look, it really is invisible. I mean, you can't see it. Now, you might want to look inside, but let me remove this carefully from around the invisible stir stick here, and you can see it's not inside. Okay, but it looks like it's not inside, but like I said, it's just invisible. All I have to do is take the invisible stir stick, and I can slip it, I don't know, maybe under here, and watch, you'll see it becomes visible. Now, this is a principle I've been playing around with for at least a few years. What's cool about this is it's totally impromptu. And by that, I mean no gimmicks. This isn't gimmicked. This isn't gimmicked. This isn't gimmicked. This isn't gimmicked. They can examine absolutely. This isn't gimmicked. Okay, they can examine everything. It's also very, very easy to do. There's a few different things you can do with this principle. This is a really sweet organic trick. It's a bit of a sucker trick, right? Because as soon as you start covering the top here and they say it's invisible, everybody assumes, of course, that you're just hiding it from view, and then they find out it's gone, and you could make this appear under a paper napkin, under someone's butt in a chair. You could pull this out of your pocket, whatever you want, all right? So on the video right now, I'm going to share with you the secret here, share with you the principle. I'm also going to ask you the question of the week, because this week I'm giving away one of my nailed card tricks. Nailed is this very cool 2-card transposition effect involving a photograph of a card nailed to a table. Super dramatic. The very kind of innovative gimmick does all the work for you. As always, you can check it out at SankeyMagic.com. You can see the preview there, but I'm going to give away 12, and all you have to do to enter the contest is leave a comment down below and tell me if you could turn anything invisible, anything in the universe invisible, what would you do? There's a lot of different things, and things that are invisible, they're a variety of nefarious and crazy and magical or whatever things you could turn invisible. So leave a comment down below and let me know if you could turn something invisible, what would it be? All right? I'm also going to announce in just a second. In fact, let's jump in right now. What the hell? Before I reveal this kind of cool secret and how easy it really is to do, and it'll freak your friends out and all that, let me tell you the winners of last week's 5-card stun contest. 5-card stun is this cool card trick with a specially printed jumbo card, where a card changes and changes and changes, and as the cards change, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, okay? 5 different cards you can reveal with this kind of cool, specially printed gimmick. 5-card stun. Here are the winners. Derek Heinrich. Nobert Kulcesar, it's Kulcsar. Ronnie Reggie, you won. Adam Mackin, you won. Eric Sullivan. Corey Richardson, so not Richardson, but Richardson. Chancetta Lee, Hawk Ryder. Yosef Bakal. Lord Buttons, nice to meet you, sir. Tosha Lazarus, and finally Gordon Stavalis, Gordon Stavalis, U12-1. Again, if I just said your name, congratulations. Make sure you send an email to my team. It's contact@SankeyMagic.com. Give them your real name, your shipping address, etc., and we will ship out to you the 5-card stun. Okay, let's jump into this. Now, this is a principle I was first using as a levitation. This is what I love about magic and creating tricks, is that you can use the same principle to do various things. And it's all based on an organic, what I would call a found deception. One of my obsessions is to take any item, doesn't matter what it is, and really try to figure out what are the hidden deceptive qualities in it, okay? And so here was one I realized, which is kind of cool. When you put a lid on a standard coffin, you got this here, okay? Obviously, when we put this in here, okay, everybody assumes that this is a stir stick sticking out of the cup. But notice a couple of different things. First, It could be a photograph. It could be a very thin piece of paper. Wouldn't have to be wood. Could be made from metal. Could be made from paper. Could be only half of this stick that's sort of sticking up there, maybe glued somehow attached to the side. So this has a whole bunch of hidden properties. But the one I'm really excited about is that I can take this, slip it up through, and then this will take, and this does take a little bit of fidgeting, because what you have to do is kind of flatten in one little lip of it. But what I'm able to do is put this on the coffee cup, okay, for the most part, okay, like that. So it looks exactly, and the evidence is very strong. Well, it's obviously sticking inside, but it's actually going outside, all right? Which is why originally I was using this as a sort of a two-handed levitation, where you're here, and with my right thumb, I can come over and push from below, and you get this kind of this levitating stir stick thing, okay? And I was playing around with that for a while and workshopping for people a little bit here and there, getting some nice reactions, but I thought, sort of figured, I bet there's even a better trick, and this is the better trick. Because notice too, I can take this, put this here, okay? And now it's prepared, but as opposed to kick it out the back, the whole thing's ready to go. Okay, everything looks legit, okay? And if I happen to have a second stir stick in my pocket or underneath someone's butt, or in this case, just hidden under a paper napkin on the table here, perfectly dialed there, I am all set to go. So what's the method? Well, because it looks like it's inside, but it's actually sticking out the back, what I can do is say to people, I'm going to make it invisible. Now everyone assumes, okay, invisible, is there a gag? What's he going to do? And so you play to their assumption that it's going to be some kind of gag by taking this off, right? And putting it on top, and now you can't see it, it's invisible. But look, if in the moment, right now, you'll find the pressure between the top of the lid and the cup is enough that this doesn't really move very easily. But as soon as with my thumb, I push down, watch what happens. It slides right out. So, if this whole thing is set up, and I have it at the edge of the table, okay? What that means, I have this at the edge of the table. Oh, Curly my dog Curly might want to come and see. If I have this sitting at the very edge of the table with the end of the stir stick just over the lip of the table, you get this beautiful illusion where they see it's stuck inside. My thumb is going to hold on to the stir stick, the back of the stir stick. I'm going to hold it in place with my thumb because I don't want it suddenly kicking up, right? So I'm over the edge. I'm here. The moment I put this on top, I'm simply going to shift my thumb and press in on the cup. This is going to fall right into my lap, invisibly, the moment I cover it like this, and I move forward. The trick is done. No slides. Anybody in front of you or even a little to the side would swear that all you did was take this and put it and cover the stir stick. And for you now saying, look, it's invisible. Well, it is invisible. You can't see it, can you? That's sort of the whole thing. But every second they're saying to themselves, oh, it's a gag, he's joking, they're convincing themselves that the stick is still there. Stick's long gone. And there's nothing to find, okay? Nothing to find. Now, you could put a coin in there. You could put a little bit of the stick in there. So having shown the full stick, you could say, I'm going to shrink it down. There's a little stick. You could have something in there. You could have nothing in there. It's all up to you. You can have now you can have your coffee in there, but then you leave yourself open to the possibility of people thinking it wasn't a full stir stick. It was just a little piece and it's somehow hidden in the bottom, okay? But I love this situation here. You're so far ahead, okay? And you can, of course, play it up. You can put a dollar bill on top. Now people can't even see it from the top. It's vanished. No, trust me, it's gone. Or, trust me, it's invisible. Whether you want to say it's gone or whether it's invisible is up to you. Then to finish your course, you then get to have, you get to lift this up here. Show that empty. Kind of feels like a Vegas magic trick or a prop, almost what magicians call box jumping. This whole illusion because you got all these pieces. And look, it's gone there. Your hands are empty. And notice too, I'm far from the edge of the table. And now it's been 10, 15, 20 seconds. So nobody's thinking anything down here, okay? Everyone's convinced it's inside somewhere. It's inside somewhere, right? Then when you lift this off, you don't want to take it off and for them to see this kind of this crumpled side. They're not going to think, oh, it was outside and propped and things, but it still looks kind of suspicious. So what I like to do is I do this, and then immediately I grab the crumpled and sort of show it like that. okay? Now notice, if your life depended upon making sure nobody thought anything suspicious of that, you could always say, look, it's gone. No, really, it's gone. And crumple this up. So they're saying, look, it's gone, okay? And if you crumple that, you've hidden all the evidence now, okay? Then they can look inside here. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here, okay? Et cetera, et cetera. Then you have the great finish where you can lift this up and reveal it's actually, or you could mime the thing, which I sort of did here, when you take this off and say, it's gone. And see, you could say it's vanished. And at the very end say, it's not vanished. I just made it invisible. That's the method. I made it invisible. And so you say, yeah, you can't see it there, but look, there it is right there. And you may not believe me, but watch, I'm going to make it visible. And then you take this, mime, kind of a fun thing, a little bit of a show. Putting it under here, wave your hand, and then slowly lift this away, and everybody sees it's now there, okay? So really cool variety of stuff. There you have it. A couple different principles. Like I said, you can use it as a levitation. You can use it as a vanish. It's a very cool, and I found years ago that it's one thing to take something out of my pocket, a deck of cards, some coins, maybe something that looks a bit suspicious, whatever. But when I can do something really direct and inexplicable and mysterious with just stuff lying around on a coffee, it always jacks the magic effect, okay? Jacking the magic effect. And don't forget, leave a comment down below. I want you to have a chance to win one of my 12 nailed 2-card transpositions. As always, you can check out Nailed at SankeyMagic.com. You can check out 5 cards done there as well. They're available exclusively there. Most of my stuff I've released in the last several years is only available at SankeyMagic.com. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if you could make something invisible, anything in the universe invisible, what would you do? Would you invisible? Okay. That's it. Please subscribe to the channel. I just taped, actually yesterday, 3 more really cool magic tricks are coming. Subscribe to the channel. And if you're ready to take your magic up to that next level, okay, up to that whole other level, because this is all beginner stuff, fun stuff. If you want to get into more advanced and then really expert level, definitely check out InsideDeception.com. It's my exclusive training site. It's actually the world's, I founded the website years ago, training site. It's got over 700 videos. A lot of them you won't find anywhere else in the world, all sort of advanced level sleight of hand stuff. Check it out, InsideDeception.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.